too early. I'm pretty sure that I had a lot of subscribers or random followers or wannabes, whatever you want to call yourselves, thinking I was going to go MIA if and when West Virginia lost. That's not how I roll. I'm going to be on whether we're doing good, whether we're doing bad, whether we win, or whether we lose. So keep talking that mad trash. Let me have it. I can take it. I got thick skin. But if you're not talking trash before the game, then I sure as heck don't respect your trash talking after the game. It's easy to talk trash after the final buzzer, after the final horn, after the game is over. It's easy to talk trash then, because you already know that the game is over. It's easy to talk trash then. So if you wasn't talking trash before the game and all of a sudden you got mad trash coming at me, I'm not hearing it. That's ignorant. That's stupid. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm not going MIA. Losses happen. We lost sooner than I wanted, sooner than I thought we would. But you can't get down as much as West Virginia did that early in the game. And Syracuse, man, respect to Jim Boeheim and Syracuse. They caught fire, and they caught fire early. The reason I ended up not going back live during the game is I had some things happen. Had to run to the store. I'm actually just now finishing up with the store, so I was actually keeping up with the game through my phone. So that's why I wasn't able to get to go live. And it is not a good idea to go live in the middle of Walmart. Not a good idea. So I wanted to wait till I at least got back out to my car. So that 2-3 zone definitely messed West Virginia up. Syracuse got hot on offense. That was the one thing that I was not anticipating. Syracuse's offense. I knew that defense was going to give us issues and that Huggins was going to adjust, but I didn't realize that their offense was going to catch fire. It did, and we paid. Every time West Virginia made a run, Syracuse countered. We went at halftime down by 6, which actually wasn't that bad, seeing as one point in the early part of the first half, we were down by like 14, 16 points. So we started to settle in, came back a little on Syracuse, but every time we made a run, Syracuse had an answer. So I got to give Jim Boeheim some respect for that. He outcoached Bob Huggins today, and he had his players dialed in on that 2-3 zone today, and they were dialed in on that three-point shot for sure. For sure. I did not realize that Syracuse was that good of a three-point shooting team, but they are. So I don't know who won the Houston-Rutgers game. It might be over with. I don't know, or it might just be getting started. Haven't really kept up with that. But whoever wins that game, you better be prepared to actually play defense, because Syracuse isn't just the 2-3 zone anymore. They can actually shoot that three. So you better be on those three-point shooters like glue. I mean, I'm talking glue. And don't fall for those high screens, because that's what ate West Virginia up. We would double up on somebody. They'd set a high screen and backdoor, bam, three, thank you, ma'am, done, over. They did it over and over and over, and our guys just could not adjust to that. So, Syracuse did their thing. They won. And the nature of this is there's only going to be one at the end of all this. There's only one national champion. The hope is that your team goes as deep as you hope they will. You're hoping that your expectations are met. My expectations was at least the Elite Eight. Now, does that mean that this season was a bust? No, it does not. We went through a lot of crap. Oscar Tshiebwe left. Cottrell got injured. So we had to battle through some stuff. And it was a rough year, but we have a ton of talent coming back, guys. Don't be all depressed. And this is why I made a YouTube channel, because I found myself in the same position as you guys are right now. If you're a fan of West Virginia, whoever's gotten bounced just now, you're depressed, you're mad, what could have been, but it happens. It's part of life. And as a West Virginia fan, unfortunately, it's more a part of life than usual. We're not really more of a basketball school or a football school, maybe slightly more football school, but we're not a blue blood in either one. We've had some really good success in both, but not really elite. So you can't hang your emotions and how you're going to approach the rest of the day and the next week and the next month, all that stuff based on a game. If you're going to do that, then you're setting yourself up for failure and for depression. So let's move on for this, and I got some good stuff coming for y'all. I'm going to continue March Madness. Just because West Virginia got bounced doesn't mean I'm not going to stay on March Madness. That's still happening. But after March Madness is wrapped up, we're going to get back to predicting records and conference standings for college football. So March Madness, after it's done, that is the launching point towards the college football season. So after March Madness wraps up, we'll start on that. I'm going to try to get to as many teams as possible. Last year I got upwards to like 70 teams, I think. This year I'm going to at least try to get to 100. I know there's 130 in Division I, so I'm going to try to get to 100. I guess it depends on if I have enough days to actually do it. So I'm going to get the calendar out, see if I need to do 1 a day, 2 a day, 1 every other day. We'll see how it works. I'll have it planned, and we'll have predictions for your team and see where I think they're going to finish in their conference and what their final record could be in the 2021 college football season. But for today, Syracuse once again gets the better of West Virginia. And historically speaking, Syracuse, they've had West Virginia's number. And before the game, maybe I was a little too optimistic, a little too confident in West Virginia. I just thought we had the shooters to settle down right in that soft spot. I think one of the big time problems that West Virginia had in this game was running too much. They wouldn't settle in that soft spot, and just, if you would just settle in that soft spot in the zone and just start drilling them, make them pay for that soft spot, that's when the other stuff opens up. There was too much penetration. With Syracuse, that doesn't work. They collapse too fast. You have to have way more ball movement, and you have to find that soft spot, and you got to start making shots. And Derek Culver, for whatever reason, couldn't make those soft jumpers. It was almost like it was too soft for him. He strong-armed it way too much. He wasn't undershooting it, he was overshooting it. He was bricking it. So that was our biggest problem, is we couldn't expose that soft part of their zone. And every time West Virginia made a run, Syracuse answered. So Syracuse was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the better team today. So the basketball season is over. And if you didn't prepare yourself for this, then I don't know what you're thinking, because I don't know if it was this round, Sweet 16, Elite 8, whatever. Whenever the exit does happen, it's fast. And it's usually unexpected. So you got to be prepared every game. I was happy we got out of the first round. How many upsets did we see in the first round? A lot. We saw a lot. So I was glad we got out of the first round. Syracuse, they got the better of us. They did exactly what they needed to do. They made the game messy. West Virginia didn't score as many points as they usually do. Syracuse got hot, and man, they were just drilling those threes. And every time West Virginia would make a run, Syracuse always had an answer. So, yeah, congratulations, Syracuse. West Virginia gets bounced in the round of 32, and the madness continues. The madness keeps going. So I'm going to do a live show at 10 o'clock to update everybody on what's going on. But as far as this particular live show goes, it's all about West Virginia getting bounced. It happened. Accept it. Move on. Congratulations, Syracuse. You're in the Sweet 16. So I'm going to holler at you guys here in a little while. 10 o'clock. Same thing as I've been doing, simulcast on this show and bragging rights on the MBS Central Facebook group. So I'll see y'all here in a couple hours. I might do a video between here and there. But for this live show, I'm out, guys. So hope y'all have a good rest of the day. I know it sucks if you're a West Virginia fan, but, you know, we'll live to see another day. Bob Huggins, still got his 900th win. That's a big deal, and I think West Virginia is going to be even better next year. We got a lot of production coming back, and we are recruiting at a high level. We'll get to see what Cottrell will do, and Jalen Bridges is looking better and better. Look for Jalen Bridges to be the go-to. I think Culver will be gone, but McBride will be back. McNeil will be back. I think McCabe will be back. Not sure about Osabwahin, but Bridges, he's the guy you're going to have to keep your eye on for next year. Jalen Bridges, guys. Remember that name. And Isaiah Cottrell. Remember that name, too. Of course, Miles McBride, we already know that name, and Sean McNeil. So we do have a bright future. Unfortunately, it's been a crazy year. The tournament's been crazy. We got bounced early, but now we know how the other teams felt in the first round. There you go. I'll holler at you guys later. Hope y'all have a good day. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Videos out every single day. Not a live show necessarily, but because it's March Madness, I've been doing a lot of lives. So I'll see y'all here in a few hours.